Hi everyone, I'm Tracy Pattin and this is SizzleInTheMiddle.com. Adventurize your life. So, okay, have you been out there creating adventures in your life? I hope so. And today, well, I have Lisa Greenfield here.
Yes, MyTruthinHand, the ultimate adventure of you. Ask for more.
And you are my adventure gal pal.
Yep.
It's so
partners in crime.
And you know what, everybody? We have been getting so many inquiries about adventure. We've been getting questions, and so we are going to answer some of those today. And stay tuned for adventurous responses.
Oh yes, more adventurous solutions for these questions because we can't answer them all on camera. So stay tuned.
Okay, so we're going to read a couple of questions right off the bat here. I have one from Carrie in the Midwest. Okay.
She declines to name the particular city.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll just guess. Use your imagination. Use your adventurous imagination. It's easy to have an adventure in Hollywood. I live in the Midwest. So what's the adventure in that? Okay, great question.
Yeah, because it's true. We do get to go and have, a little bit of access to some of the celebrities and different things here.
Yeah, and then we get to share those. But you know what? Adventure, and this is a great question because adventure is not about going to a Hollywood premiere or climbing Mount Everest. It's really about those simple steps that you take in your own town. So here's a specific tip for you, Carrie, and all of you out there. Go to meetup.com. That is a simple thing to do, and they have all kinds of events for all kinds of interests in all towns across the country.
You can even create your own. What an adventure in that. Now, it is going to be easier for an air or a fire hand to jump in, but even you earth and water people, a little outside your comfort zone, and it's the mindset of being open to a little bit more, a little bit different.
And maybe if you don't have an air or fire hand, and how do they find out about that, by the way?
They can go to MyTruthinHand.com and you have your free analysis, a little 4 or 5 minute profile, and you can find out. And again, it's easier for fire and air to step outside their comfort zone. Not quite as easy for the earth and water people. So.
But still get out there and do it. And you know what? Maybe you'll find someone with an air or a fire hand as you get really good at reading other people's hands, and we'll get into that too.
Oh yeah.
So okay.
Well, that is, in fact, that's a question. One of the people that wrote into me, Amanda from Atlanta. Hi, Amanda. She is in a city where the women outnumber the men, and she goes, I know you're supposed to flirt and give them the smile and the eye, but I need a little help. How do I take it to the next step beyond that? Because she's always around these circumstances and she wants to stand out. So, want to tell you that's one of the things I love about hand analysis, because it's so easy to say to somebody, you know what, I'm studying about hands. Did you know it's your personality profile? And I wanted to see your thumb has a nice curve to it. That means that you're supposed to be a lot more flexible about other people's ideas. Is that true? Ask them a question.
So Lisa, I'm just trying to picture this now. So you're sitting, I just have this image of sitting, let's say, at a bar.
At a bar,
At the bar itself.
Yeah.
If you're by yourself, and maybe, Amanda, you end up in some of those situations where you're waiting for someone, or you're just there.
Yeah.
That can be fun.
Yeah, well, exactly.
So,
or with a cluster of girls. So you're still sitting there.
And do you sit there? You could be sitting there and just studying the hands and looking at all the hands, and then figuring out, instead of the cute guy, you look at the cute guy or the interesting guy with the curved thumb.
Well, and the more you know, the more you can start picking out, the cute guy and an interesting little fact. Like if they've got a wildly offset little finger, like see how big a gap she's got between her finger, and the same thing here. These tend to be, as you could maybe have guessed, people who have a little more of an adventurous streak. They're a little bit more of the original thinker. They color outside the lines. So these are, this is a great question. It's like, ooh, I noticed that you've got a really big gap, here in your fingers. I study hands, and you know what? That means that you like to think outside the box. Is that true? That's a question, and you get to touch their hand.
You know what I just was thinking, Lisa, about that? What makes it so much better than just saying, hi, what's your name? Or I feel so bad for guys having to do that.
Oh, I know.
But when you have a different focus like that, when you can just focus on something else, it really does make all the difference.
Well, my father, wise man, when I was growing up, he said, almost everybody's an expert on one thing, that's themselves. So if you can have them talk about that, they're less likely to be shy. and your hands are your personality profile.
I love it. Okay,
yeah.
so Amanda.
Yeah, there you go. You've got 2 tidbits. The curved thumb is the one who's really flexible, you know, as far as incorporating other people's point of view, easy to, you know, look at things from another pair of eyes. Straight thumb tends to have one point of view, be a little more committed to it. Wildly offset little finger, big gap between them. Original thinkers, a little bit of an adventure person. Those are 2 tidbits. Go try.
Okay, now, and please email us either at sizzleinthemiddle.com or MyTruthinHand.com with all of your questions, and each week or every other week, well, we don't want to say exactly.
Yeah, well, we'll be getting to
those
answer
your questions.
Yep.
And we are out of time. And by the way, we are going on another adventure. We're doing a whole series of little mini adventures this week, and we've been recording them, so you'll see that soon.
Well, we're putting what we're this to the test. So
yeah,
we're not
putting
just
it
telling
to
you
the test.
about it. We're taking
We're
it
doing
out there.
it. We're taking you in our pocket with us, our back pocket. Tonight's another fun. There will be some celebrities. Okay, it's LA, but we'll have some good stories for you. So please go out and take adventures, everyone. Even in those little tidbits, little pieces. Think about that pebble in a pond. I know it's cliche, but see that. One pebble, and then it ripples. And every new person you meet, every new experience you have, adds to your adventurous life.
It builds momentum. A little risk at a time. Little risk at a time. Just take it, and run with it.
And we will see you next time. I'm Tracy Pattin.
And I'm Lisa Greenfield.